I don't really give a fuck to talk to criminals today, really. Like, I don't care nothing about your crimes, your G card, what you just came home for, what the lawyer had said. Dog.
I don't care about your loophole and your shortcuts you got.
I don't care about none of that crime shit y'all on.
That's
growth.
This sounds.
This is 40s for sure.
I ain't gonna hold
Adult
like,
shit.
This sounds like, oh man, sig break. This is when a nigga need to take a sig break.
We'll go outside. Yeah,
I don't think it's not a crime, but listen, hey, we live and we learn lessons. That's it. That's all. Let's move.
You
forward.
good now though, right?
Very good.
Yo, that's what we was just talking about outside that I said was a good conversation that I don't remember how it started. But
we just talking about the origins.
Yeah, that's how it started. The origins of Ian and Parks introducing Ian and yada yada. But fast forward to that, Ian said something about why he traveled. Oh, he likes to, if he's not building with somebody creatively or working on something with somebody, then I'd rather be alone.
Valid.
And I thought that was interesting.
Valid to a point. I mean, I think you still need time to just fucking hang out and be a human, but sometimes
with people that you have used discernment on, people that you love, people you appreciate, maybe like-minded, have some things in common, have some sort of relationship.
Genuine friendship.
Yeah, like...
Well, isn't he excluding that and just meaning if you don't... If we really don't have anything to talk about business-wise, then I don't really want to be around you.
I don't think a whole lot of people have those friendships that I'm talking about with Parks right now.
Yeah.
I think people masquerade as if they do. I think people call a lot more people friend than are friends.
Absolutely.
I agree.
On both genders.
It's a lot of transactional friendships.
I was about to say, there's this like more of a male perspective.
No, it's just out today. It's just not here. When I talk, it's not to gender war.
Okay.
I'm speaking, I speak about observing humans.
Okay.
Both sides are doing that shit.
There's a lot of that today. Both sides. Everybody's transactional. Like, I'm only your friend if there's a benefit in there somewhere. If I'm not getting something out of it, I have no reason to.
I don't like that way. I don't like that way.
Me neither.
Me either.
Yeah.
It's scary when you find that shit out too.
Yeah, I don't like that way.
When someone pops some shit out and you're like, damn, for real?
It's like, it's like, what can you do for me?
Right.
I don't like that way.
Usually pop out once a no pop up.
Yep.
Once you tell them no about something, then the truth come out.
Well, I tell you, in this business, you find out fast who really fuck with you when you're not up no more.
That too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I remember when I was down, people wouldn't answer the phone. You know what I mean? I thought people changed their numbers. You know what I mean? And then when you back up again, suddenly everybody's back in touch with you.
Yeah.
That's how you could tell.
Yeah, that can't feel good.
At all. Worst feeling ever.
And then the other part of that is I'm always working on something. So I ain't got time to just
hang out
indefinitely, pop out, and fucking show up here and there. It's like, nah.
I do, but it's got to be controlled. Like, it just can't be like a endless hangout. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get the fuck out of here when it's time to get the fuck out of here. Like,
in your 40s, who do you consider friends? Like, is it people that you had relationships with for years? Do you make any new friends at 44?
It's more difficult.
It's very.
It's a little bit more difficult in your 40s.
Especially if you be in the position that you're in. Like,
especially if you're doing good.
Yeah. We hear you tell stories all the time how you met somebody at Lex School or you ran into somebody and you bonded real quick, but you don't consider that friends. So you're capable of meeting people and conversing. But
I'm a people person. I love meeting people and speaking to people and being social and being extroverted, introvert. I'm that if it's time to do that.
Yeah, as long as you got an out.
Well, I'm gonna have out because when I'm ready to go, I'm out.
Yeah.
I ain't hosting the kickbacks
anymore.
No more. Like it ain't pool party time. It ain't like they're getting a real reserved version of me today. Like it's different. It's just different. My priorities are different. I focus different. Even in friendships. If you the friend that like to fucking get drunk and drive, then I ain't hanging with you. If you the friend that, respectfully, that is getting arrested every other month, I'm not. We're not hanging.
That is not.
If you the friend that when we go out, you can't keep your dick in your pants. You got to talk to everything in the world and the ugly. Ew, you bring it there. Doing that, then I'm not. I got a long list of reasons as to why you don't really need to hang out with people.
If you do have a friend and these things happen, do you sever the friendship?
No,
You slowly just kind of distance.
You ain't got to sever it. You could just know what box to put that person in. Like, all right, cool.
Hang out
I
every
could still
once
be
in a
cool
blue,
with you,
small
but
doses.
only
Call
in
them a
this
small doses friend.
only in this type of capacity.
That part.
I love to see, you know. Listen,
And I kind of want my friends today to have shit going on. Like, you be busy.
right.
Word.
Yeah.
Like, the days of people just being available 24/7 or just hiring a friend to do something, a job that a real person should be doing. Like the niggas that be hiring a friend to be the bodyguard or the friend to be the driver or the friend to be the
Manager.
Yeah. Any of that. Like, nah, not today, dog.
Worst shit ever. I feel
Not today. There's too much shit going on. There's too much shit that you have to actually pay attention to and kind of like be aware of, especially now. Wall Street is doing shit. Like, you gotta.
But your friendship come with conditions to me. And that's how I look. I'm loyal to the soil regardless. I mean,
Oh, I hate that too.
yeah, but that's what it is. I'm loyal to the
for
soil.
real.
Like listening to you talk, and I'm hearing you, which is cool. But I don't agree with that. I don't agree with. I mean,
because I said a lot.
it works for you. You're saying that basically, if my friends get into things, you know what I mean, and they continue to get into things, then I would distance myself from them, which is which is great,
Absolutely.
and that's great.
That's your
And-
40s.
And I got it. I get it. Me, my friend is my friend.
For sure.
Okay, so
And maybe I am, I guess,
Glutton for punishment.
not glutton, but condoning or
Enabling.
Yeah, maybe I'm enabling things, but I look at things different from what he's saying.
Now, what happens
In about
when that
5
friend-
years, you
that-
might look at it
What
differently.
happens
Maybe
when
you absolutely
that,
will.
that friend that is always getting into shit, you
Yes.
hang with them, now they got you in some shit because they're known for getting into shit.
What? I agree with that.
You see what I'm saying? You
Some of
have
it-
to-
but some of it-
part
some
of
of-
growth. Hold on. Part of growth is risk assessment and realizing
That part.
what is worth your time. Like I told Joe when I walked in here earlier today, I read a post that Shooter put up on Instagram
My man.
where he was like, I'm no longer going to places where if it happened, the first question everybody would ask is, why the fuck was he even in there? And I'm like, yeah, I'm on that type of time too now.
Yep.
Like once you get, we keep saying it's your 40s, once you get to that point in life where you just start to think about it like, yo dog, do I need to do this? Or if this person ain't moving the same type of way that I move, do I really need to be with them?
I agree.
Because
I've been preaching that shooter shit for a while since I almost got my head popped up off on Gifford and Jersey City all them years ago. Be where you supposed to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be wherever you supposed to be,
And with
that
who you
could
supposed to be with.
So it could just align with whatever the universe's plan is. I think I told my girl that the other day in some type of fucking cheating conversation. But she was joking around. I was like, that don't apply to me because I'm never nowhere that I'm not supposed to be. I don't say I'm one place and run over here. I don't leave it to the newspapers and headlines to let my loved ones know what was going on with me that night.
yeah.
Yeah. No, not at all. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The hood overrates loyalty.
What you mean?
It's my favorite Royce line. I'm like royalty around y'all. Down the fall with niggas I feel are as loyal as me, which is probably why loyalty is my downfall. I love that line. Number one, a lot of these niggas ain't the greatest. Why want them next to me all the time or attaching themselves to me? Some of them people don't know how to fucking rock with what I got going on, my vision, some of you niggas we just knew since we was 9.
Okay.
And it's a long time and went to high school together. You was there for that one fight I had as a freshman when they was picking on me. And now we adults. You 39, talking about that's my man, I'm loyal. No, nigga, get away from me.
Yeah. Length of time.
I don't, nah.
But I still feel duty to them. I just don't kick it with them all the time. Like if in that case, if I got jumped in 9th grade and you was there, then I'm always gonna be there for you. Don't mean I'm always gonna invite you to every event.
True.
It don't mean I'm always gonna give you money every time you ask for
Exactly.
it. But I feel like I owe you something. I always feel like I'm gonna stay committed to you a little bit.
What you just described is not how they speak about loyalty when they talk about it.
That's fair.
Because that's on the
loyalty.
flip side. What you just said is on the flip side
That's
of
just
my
being a
argument,
stand-up
which
dude.
is, hey, if I feel at any point that I want to pick up and exit whatever the fuck this is that we got going on, I want to reserve the right to do so.
That's real. That's real. I just never. I guess I'm saying I'm in the middle. Like I don't completely abandon the person, and I also don't feel like I gotta.
Use discernment when dealing with them.
Yeah, but I'm not tied to you forever because you change and you grow, and just because
I mean, we all listen. Everybody grows. We all grow at the end of the day.
No, we
No, they don't.
no,
No,
that's
they
the
don't.
A lot of people
problem.
don't.
No, they don't.
No,
A lot of people
everyone
don't grow.
meaning internally. Even if you're loyal to somebody, you fuck with them. If you see them doing some bullshit, you can still be loyal to them, but take a step back. Your loyalty can mean that I'm gonna make sure I remind you the shit you're doing is stupid. Your loyalty can mean that if your child is in need, because I have a relationship with you, even if I'm not talking to you, I'm gonna make sure I help them. Loyalty and
I agree
being
with that. For sure.
a friend is so many.
That's what I'm saying. It's in the middle. That's what I'm
You
saying.
wanna act like you some type of get out of here.
No, I think that we just get on
You wanna act like
podcast
you-
mics and present a certain way, but life on life terms happens for everybody. So that loyalty that you talking about to somebody else could sound like I'm 900,000 in a hole because I keep having to pay for somebody's attorney fees.
Right.
And then it's not going to be, yo, nah, if they need something, I'm pop. No, it comes with a little more thought.
So then when you stop,
Human behavior
sorry.
and life and the universe, when it's greater than us, comes with scenarios and variables where it's going to require a little more thought than us saying, that's my man, and if you need it, I'm here for you.
And a lot of times people have a very different idea or concept as to what loyalty actually is.
For sure.
You know, and that's where you end up in like, you know, kind of like a mess with people.
That's
is
true.
because their concept of what loyalty is like, you're like, that's not my
You
concept.
do whatever I need you to do.
Exactly.
Right.
And
You're on call,
that's
basically.
In the
not
moment-
loyalty.
Right. In the moment you say no,
yeah.
That's why I
then
said
you're
the
not
real-
loyal.
you're not loyal. I paid people's rent for literally years at a time, and then at some point I've had to say like I can't anymore. You got to do something
Yeah, the
different.
loyalty could turn into enabling
Easy.
in the
Very
blink of an
quickly.
eye, and you
Quick.
not know. You be
Yeah.
none the wiser.
Yep.
Okay. I think no. Because look, you went through a situation. The niggas stood by you. You have situations that you went through. So, are you saying that people are only standing by you because you are because you're successful monetarily, or because they're loyal to you? Because a person could have said, "Yo, Joe keep going through this shit, so now I'm not fucking with him because it sounds crazy," but the people around you didn't choose that path. They chose that. No, I understand. I know that things happen, and we know Joe, and we're going to be loyal to him and carry it as such. That's
Okay. I think I understand what you're saying.
yeah. Because I'm trying to be
Let me see
respectful.
if-
Because I
let me
don't.
see-
Hold on, wait, hold on. I'm
Okay.
trying because it sounds like this. Because I don't want to say anything to offend anyone. That's not my intent. So I'm trying to find a way of how to.
Well, there's
word
no
it.
need to. There's no
Well,
need to.
I'm kind of offended because we was outside talking shit. So I have a chip in my dip. Pause.
Well, don't bring outside inside.
Well, yeah.
But let me see if, because I
He has
think
a
I
chip on his
understand
dip.
what you're saying. This is my reply to that.
I'm just uncomfortable.
The people that stand by me
Yeah.
and the people that are there for me in my times of need, I don't ever need to call that loyalty. And I don't see it as loyalty.
What do you see
That's
then?
us. That's the relationship. It's not nothing where I need to identify this characteristic about or this trait on this specific person.
There's also standing by someone because you know who they are versus
The circumstances,
the
that
circumstances that
have happened
happened to them, for sure.
But, but even still, you got to pull a plug. If every time Joe got into some shit, it affected us, right? And every time, and after a while, after the 5th time or the 10th time, it was like, yo, you just fucking up your brand, it's fucking up your job. I might have to say, like, yo, I love you, but like, I can't stand next to you on this anymore because you got to make some different choices. Like, it's okay to tell people to make different choices.
Yeah.
I disagree with what you said, Parks.
Talk to me.
Only because
Look at us getting deep.
Yeah.
This is, I don't like these kind of conversations.
No, I love this.
I love this.
I hate it.
it's a lot of times you might
we
not.
don't do it enough. We don't have these talks enough.
Agreed.
Period.
Agreed.
Not just here, just period.
Go ahead,
True,
Ice. though.
but
Fact.
it's a lot of times people might not know what that person is on. Like you might not see that side of them. So then when you hear the shit that happened, it's like, nah, that's my man. I'm rolling. He would never do that.
But that
Like,
goes back to me saying knowing the person.
But
Like,
What
if
you
know
think,
the-
what you think of knowing a person might not be knowing the person.
Exactly, because a lot of shit that you could know a person and then you hear something that come out about them later on, you be like, yo, I never knew that this was them.
I mean,
it sounds like you didn't know them. Then.
But
To me.
no,
No,
that's not true because
Stop,
your
please.
parents can do shit that surprises the fuck out of
Exactly.
you. You know what I mean? There's always an element of people, everybody that is a secret part of them that they just keep hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has that.
I disagree.
Yeah.
Got you.
I disagree. For the people I know personally, if they do something crazy, most of the time, 99% of the time, it's like, I guess I could have seen that coming. I was just wearing blinders intentionally.
New Joe Budden.